Welcome, everyone. This is going to be a really special time, someone we've been meaning to have in here for quite some time, and good timing with that, as we are joined by one of our favorites in the 330, Shelby Olive, joining us here to perform a Wayside Furniture Blend & Sons Studio C session for our Summit members. Shelby, how are you? Good to see you.
I'm doing well. Thank you. It's so good to see you.
Yeah, it's great to have you here.
Great to see all of you.
It's a big weekend coming up for you. The new album titled Brace for the Changes is available tomorrow, June 27th, 2025, and the big album release concert Saturday, June 28th at the night stage at the Akron Civic. So things are falling into place for you. It's going to be a good time, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, we have you here for our Summit members in Studio C. Shelby Olive, why don't you start us off with a song? What do you have for us first?
Sure. This is the first track off the album. It's called A Lot a Bit Sad. I was going through it a couple years ago and just having a really hard time processing the things out of my control. And I wanted to write a song as a reminder for me and everyone that, like, the sad times, the hard times, they come. But we've all been through it. We've all gone through something like that, and we're a little bit more connected through grief, through the hard times than we think we are. I'm a lot a bit sad, I know I'm no fun to be around. I'm a lot a bit tired, I know I could use some sleep. Today is not my day, and tomorrow might not be either. I'm a lot a bit sad right now, and that's okay. Well, feelings come and go, they never last. I gotta find a way to park this car before I let it go and crash. It's out of my control, but maybe tomorrow they'll be smaller. I'm a lot a bit sad right now, and that's okay. 'Cause everyone goes through it, we are human on the ground. Some people turn the TV on to quiet all the sound. We're all searching for a way to feel a little less alone. If I'm a lot a bit sad and you're a little bit sad, we could walk each other home. I'm a lot a bit mad, don't wanna feel this way. I'm a lot a bit scared, I know I said some things that wish I could erase. It sucks when people hurt you, but I know I've hurt some people too. I'm a lot a bit mad right now, and that's okay. 'Cause humans make mistakes, that's how it goes. Sometimes messing up is the only way you're gonna grow. These feelings seem so big, but maybe tomorrow they'll be smaller. I'm a lot a bit mad right now, and that's okay. 'Cause everyone goes through it, we are human on the ground. Some people turn to alcohol to quiet all the sound. We're all searching for a way to feel a little less alone. If I'm a lot a bit sad and you're a lot a bit mad, we could walk each other home. Well, feelings come and feelings go. We don't have to keep them bottled up inside anymore. It's gonna be okay if we let them show. We don't have anything to hide because everyone goes through it. We are human on the ground. And baby, when you hear this song, it quiets all the sound. We're all searching for a way to feel a little less alone. If I'm a lot a bit sad and you're a lot a bit mad, we could walk each other home. 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 Thank you so much.
One of our local favorites out of the 330, Shelby Olive, joining us here for a Wayside Furniture Blind & Sons Studio C session at the Summit FM. So many members in the room. I don't even see an empty seat in the room. This is fantastic, the support shown for Shelby Olive here today in our local music scene. Shelby's new album, titled Brace for the Changes, is available tomorrow, June 27th, and the album release concert Saturday, June 28th at the Night Stage at the Akron Civic Theater. And, you know, Shelby, you just played that song, A Lot, A Bit Sad, and there are some moments you've had in recent memory for you personally. We'll get to that, but this is actually the culmination of a 3-part album project that you've been working on, sort of a trilogy, I guess you could say. It's no Star Wars trilogy, but it's a great local music trilogy of albums here. And I'm just curious what the common thread is that runs through all this and what your vision was for just kind of bringing it all together.
Yeah. So the last time I released a full album was in 2018, and I've been wanting to since, and nothing just felt right. It didn't feel like I had the story to tell. And I'm 29. I turned 30 in a couple weeks, and it just felt like all of these songs were a culmination of my 20s, especially the last 5 years of my life have just been very tumultuous, and a lot of it has been out of my control. And so it was kind of learning how to brace for the changes, how to lean into the things I have no control over, and try to be myself and find myself along the way.
Well, in this album, you've worked with your longtime trusted music partner, Wes McCraw, who everywhere you're at, I always see him with you. And he helped you in making this new album. I've always wondered, how did you two end up coming into contact with and meeting each other and end up working together so much?
This is a great story. If you know Wes, he's a wonderful man. I was in a ukulele duo when I was in high school. We started this band for the Battle of the Band, simply so we could enter. And then it kind of stuck, and we played out. You might have heard of us. We were played on the Summit. It was Recipe of Life was the band name. And we wanted to make an album. We had $1,000. And we said, who in this community will let us spend only $1,000 and record a 12-song album? And Wes was the person that we were recommended by a couple friends. And so we reached out, and he let us just completely be ourselves. We were goofy. We were 16. My dad remembers years of just driving us and wasting so much of his time because we didn't know how to be productive in a studio. But Wes really helped me find my sound and supported me along the way. And so when I decided to start doing solo music, it was a no-brainer to continue working with him.
Well, Wes also sort of plays in your band, essentially.
Sometimes, yeah. I play with him sometimes, but he's not always a member. He's in a million bands.
He steps in when needed.
Yeah.
But he helped you produce this record. And what kind of things do have you learned from him over the years of working with him so much?
Ooh, that's a good question. I've learned that there are a lot of people who are more musically talented than me. Mm-hmm. And often my idea is not always the best idea. And I've learned to collaborate, I think. I think when I was in high school, I didn't know how to work with other people, and I just thought that my vision was the one for the song. And,
you were being a know-it-all back then.
Yeah, and I think that we're working with Wes and working with lots of other musicians has just opened my eyes to, collaboration is the key to beautiful music. It brings out stuff you could have never imagined.
Well, and here we are with the release of the new record, Brace for the Changes, coming out tomorrow, June 27th, and that album release concert Saturday at the Night Stage at the Akron Civic Theater. Shelby Olive joining us here for a Wayside Furniture Blind & Son Studio C session with all of our members in attendance. A room packed with Summit members. It's so great to see. And let's do another song. What do you have for us next here?
This next one I'm going to sit to play. It's on the guitar. I'm not a guitarist. I play it upside down, and I play it in open D tuning. But you touched on this a little bit not too long ago. I had a rough 2023 specifically, and it started in January of 2023 when, after a lot of medical tests and MRIs, I thought at the time, because of what doctors had told me, that I might have cancer. I was referred to an oncologist, and it was the first time in my life that I heard something as devastating as that. And I was terrified. I was terrified of what my future might have looked like or what it was going to happen. And this is the song that I wrote driving home from the doctor after calling my mom in tears that same day. It's called Tighter. Time stopped in the doctor's office. I couldn't breathe the whole way home. Tight grip on the steering wheel, fighting back tears while my mom's on the phone. I don't wanna scare her, I don't wanna cry, I don't wanna be here, but I don't wanna die. Going through motions in a body that's suddenly not mine. Well, how do you do it? Keep going, keep moving, when everything around you falls apart. How do you face it when plans rearranging? There's nothing you can do but hold on, tighter than you ever have before. Lights out, it's a power outage. The only thing they tell you is to wait. There's no script for the people around you. They all just keep saying it'll be okay. But they don't really know that. How can they be sure? That's just something people say when they don't have the right words. Going through motions like my body is running out of time. Well, how do you do it? Keep going, keep moving, when everything around you falls apart. How do you face it when plans rearranging? There's nothing you can do but hold on, tighter than you ever have before. If I think about it too much, I don't recognize myself. The worrying consumes me, I'll admit. I'm scared as hell. The life I knew on paper feels ripped and torn apart. The waiting is the worst part. Can't seem to let it go. Worst case scenario keeps playing and playing and playing and playing. How do you do it? Keep going, keep moving, when everything around you goes away. How do you face it? Brace for the changes. There's nothing I can do but hold on, tighter than I ever have. Find strength that I didn't know I had. Brace for the storm up ahead now. Thank you.
Shelby, that was absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was fantastic. The song Tighter from Shelby Olive from the forthcoming album Brace for the Changes, out tomorrow, June 27th. And the album release concert the following day, Saturday night at the Night Stage at the Akron Civic Theater. Shelby, you just sort of mentioned some of the hard times that you've been experiencing lately. I mean, you're getting a phone call that you might have cancer, yes, would terrify anyone. I can't even imagine. But you've been through some other things too. I mean, you've had vocal cord surgery. That's terrifying for any musician. You have had other family and personal loss, and you've said that making this album has helped you overcome grief and better understand yourself better, which I found particularly interesting as well. what did you learn from yourself and about what you've been going through in making this record?
I've learned, I'm still learning, but the biggest lesson so far has been I'm somebody who worries a lot, and I think that worry helps me control situations. And leaning into like the control of it, I feel like bad things won't happen if I can just control what I'm going through. And everything I've gone through in the last 5 years has just been a lesson that I got to surrender, because I have so little control over the things that scare me. And truth be told, the things that matter most are the humans that are in my life and the family and friends that I have and the connection there. And every choice I make, I want to be one that prioritizes those people and the things that I care about most. Because I could lose, we all could lose people we love in an instant. And it sucks. It sucks that we don't have control, but I'm trying to learn to surrender to that.
Well, that's true. I mean, you can only control the things that we can, and everything else is just what happens will happen. But something very, very great that's happening to you is that you're about to be a mother. Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like I'm breaking news here in the room.
I know. I don't know if everybody knew.
Shelby Olive, you're about to be a mother. When's that baby due?
Due in November. We're 5 months in, so in the hottest months of the year.
My birthday's in November.
I'm glad I'm not too big yet.
Yeah. What's running through your mind with becoming a mother and in the middle of a pregnancy and very soon giving birth?
Talk about brace for the changes. When I picked the title, when I wrote this was like not something I was planning. Not that we weren't planning it, but all of that to say, like, I feel like I've always wanted to be a mom, and my husband and he's in the audience now, so I don't know if he knows I'm talking about him. Well, I don't know if he knew I was going to, but I feel like we just waited until we felt ready, and it just is so exciting because we've been together since we were 14 years old. We met in the 5th grade. We started dating in 8th grade, and so just the idea of like how much love we have for each other and being able to raise another human that's like part me, part him is just so exciting. I'm very, very grateful. Yeah. I
love that. That's so cool. And baby due in November. That'll make for a fun Thanksgiving. My birthday's in November as well. A week before it. That's always fun. Birthday leading into Thanksgiving, the gateway to the holiday season, all that stuff. So Shelby Olive joining us here, one of our favorites out of the 330 local music scene here in Akron. New album titled Brace for the Changes is available tomorrow, June 27th, 2025, and the album release concert the following night, Saturday at the night stage at the Akron Civic. Shelby, what song do you have for us next?
This next one is called Love is Choosing. This one actually I just released as an early single a few days ago, and this song, I don't know if any of you know this, but every year I do a giveaway on Valentine's Day called Falling for Uke, where I let couples enter their love stories and they tell me about how they met and their favorite thing about their person. And I choose one that just inspires a song. And this was the song from 2024 called Love is Choosing. And it's just about, again, going back to life is not all rainbows and sunshine, and who's going to be next to you when you're stuck in the hospital? Who's going to be next to you when a parent dies, when a grandparent dies? And choosing each other is a lot harder than just the feeling of love. That's what this is about. But so worth it. I'll choose you when the laundry pile starts to overflow. The sink could fill with dishes and we wouldn't even know. Well, loving you came easy once I learned what love should be. Love is choosing you and me. I will let you sleep and make you coffee when you wake. You'll hold me when I'm hurting, tell me things will be okay. Well, maybe not right now, but honey, somewhere down the line, love is choosing every time. Well, we may not have the answers and we may not get it right, but you and I know how to make it through. I'm used to people leaving when a curveball comes our way, but love is choosing that you'll stay. I'll make your favorite dinner when I know you're working late. Do my best to apologize when I make a mistake. And if I do get mad at you, I know it won't be long, because love is choosing to move on. Well, we may not have the answers and we may not get it right, but you and I know how to make it through. I'm used to people leaving when a curveball comes our way, but love is choosing that we'll stay. When it's messy, when it's ugly, when the darkness overcomes me, love is choosing. When it's raining, no, it's pouring, sun will be here in the morning, love is choosing. When we're in the waiting room, I'll hold on to your hand. When the doctor gives us news we don't yet understand, I know that you're scared, and if I'm honest, I am too. But love is choosing, love is hoping, love is trusting, love is knowing, love is choosing me and you. Thank you so much.
Very good. Like that song a lot. Shelby Olive here in a Wayside Furniture Blend & Sons Studio C session for our Summit members. One of our favorites out of the 330 local music scene here from the Akron area. Excited for the new record coming tomorrow titled Brace for the Changes, and the album release concert Saturday night at the Night Stage at the Akron Civic Theater. Shelby, something else that some people might not realize or know about you is that you are a music teacher at Cuyahoga Falls Elementary Schools. How long have you been doing that?
This is I just finished year 7, going on year 8,
wow,
which is crazy.
That's got to be such a rewarding thing, though. I mean, what grades are you teaching? Like the whole elementary school, like kindergarten through 5th or so?
Yeah, so I'm a music teacher at Silver Lake Elementary and Preston Elementary. I teach K through 5 general music, lots of recorder, ukulele. And it is such a joy to share my love of music and, try to, I don't want to say catch them young, but show them that there's a place in music for everyone. And you don't have to go on to be a professional musician to find a place for yourself in the world of music.
Well, I mean, I'm thinking back to when I was in grade school, like, I don't know, 1st and 2nd grade. I remember going to music class. It was a room off to the side of the gymnasium, and I didn't care so much back then. I would kind of goof off, and I was into dinosaur books and all that sort of thing back then. But, I mean, are you seeing kids whose eyes are lighting up in real time as, they have that since, while they're in your class?
Yeah, it's taken me a while to catch my footing, as a brand new teacher. When I had just gotten my degree when I got hired, so I was very much a newbie. But I would say in the last couple of years, I've started teaching songwriting. I've started having kids just come to class with songs they wrote that they want to sing and share.
Wow, really?
I had a girl who wrote a whole album about birds, and she literally designed each cover art and then had the songs. I don't credit myself for all of that, but I just think fostering a love for music and knowing that you can turn to music in times of everything, every sort of need, has been really awesome to see them blossom. Well,
that's great that you have kids already coming to you with such creative ideas and results. But I guess what I mean though is are you seeing kids who might have been indifferent to it, but as the school year goes on, they're really into it? and really picking up on stuff. What do you see in them, and what are they getting out of it that you're noticing?
Yeah, I've tried to do a lot of like meeting them where they are.
Yeah.
A lot of technology I've incorporated, and so there are kids that honestly, if I gave them a recorder, they would goof around. They do not care. I hate the recorder. I'll be honest. I have to teach it. But when we do the technology unit, I use BandLab, and I teach them about how to like produce a song, and we use we start with the guitar part and then the drum track, and seeing kids that I never would have guessed would be into that, and then suddenly they're coming and emailing me at like 11 p.m. at night. There are songs they made, and I'm like, go to bed, please. But they even in the summer, I still have kids who are in 8th, 9th grade now who will send me GarageBand, BandLab stuff. And they're like, Mrs. Miller, I don't know if you remember me, but here's a song I made.
That's amazing, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome to see that sort of growth happen in real time with the kid. And hey, I mean, we didn't have that sort of technology when I was a kid, but that's super cool that's an option for you. Yeah, whatever works, right? And gets them into it and gets them to learn. One of your primary instruments you mentioned is the ukulele, but I've been curious, you mentioned you play it upside down and backwards, or however that works, the way that it's held, right?
Absolutely.
But in general, though, what is the big difference in playing the ukulele rather than the guitar? I mean, it's a smaller thing. There's less strings.
Less strings is the big one.
Yeah.
I started on guitar because my brother had a guitar, and instantly, I think I gave it like a week and then decided not for me. I got tiny hands.
Yeah.
So the ukulele has 4 strings instead of 6, which is nice. Mm-hmm. I played upside down truly by accident. I am self-taught, and I just thought it felt right, and I was watching YouTube, so I was kind of trying to do what they were doing and did not realize it was upside down until I had already learned 4 chords.
So again, basically, your handwriting, you're right-handed.
No, I'm left-handed.
You're left-handed. So okay, so you're playing right-handed, or I don't know.
No,
however that works.
Yeah,
I'm not ambidextrous like that anyway.
It's upside down.
Yeah. Right.
But I don't restrain it. So trying to learn any additional instrument like guitar or like banjo, that's so hard because 4 strings is doable upside down.
Yeah. But still, it's a smaller version of a guitar. There's less strings. It's a micro version.
Yeah.
If you could play one song on a guitar, do you have to adapt how you play it on a ukulele drastically?
Probably. I really only touch guitar in open D tuning. I am not a skilled guitar player, so I don't know enough to be like, this is how I would transfer it if I played like true guitar.
But having said that, a master ukulele player.
Left-handed upside down.
There you go. Well, we have one more song here for our Summit members here. Shelby Olive joining us for a Wayside Furniture Blind & Sons Studio C session with the new album, Brace for the Changes, arriving tomorrow, and the big album release concert Saturday night at the night stage at the Akron Civic Theater. Shelby, what do you have for us next?
This is my favorite song I've ever written. This is the last song on the record. It's called River Meets the Sea. And when I wrote it a year or two ago, I wrote it about the things that we pick up from our parents, the things we inherit. As we get older, you start to see the good and the bad. And I love my parents so dearly. They're over there in the audience. But there are some things that I want to change. And when I wrote it about my future daughter, not realizing that now as I release this song, that's actually a reality for me. So it's just a very emotional song for me because it felt like I wrote her a song before I knew she existed. And so this is, it's about the things we pick up from our parents and that we have the power to change things and take things and rearrange things. And it's River Meets the Sea. I am my mother's daughter. I feel better when I cry. I'm stubborn when I argue. Unforgiving, I am kind. It's so easy for me to see flaws when I look in the mirror. for me to believe everything that I fear. I worry, I make myself sick from it all. I sound just like my father. I'm confident, I'm shy. I'm quick to get defensive. I am trying, no, I try. I want to get better at being alone with my mind. Trust in myself the first time. I worry, it's too late to change it all. Oh, the roots of my family tree, they run deep, all the good and the bad. It's a part of me, it's the heart of me, it's the beating I feel in my chest every moment I breathe. I get to choose what I take, what I change, and what I rearrange. It's just a part of me, but it's a symphony. It's the beating, the ache, and I feel every moment I breathe. It's the reason I know how to sing. Someday I hope I have a daughter, and she sees herself in me, an echo that surrounds her where the river meets the sea. Thank you so much.
Amazing and beautiful, Shelby. That's just absolutely lovely. River Meets the Sea. It's the final track that you mentioned on the new album, Brace for the Changes, available tomorrow. Shelby Olive joining us here for a Wayside Furniture Blend & Son Studio C session. Just a wonderful time spent with you here this evening with our Summit members in attendance. Great songs, great stories, and so happy to have you here, and we do have you here. Do we have time that maybe we could persuade you, twist your arm to do one more, maybe? Maybe?
I'm happy to do one more.
Could we interest you in that? Let's do one more. What's a good song for our crew here tonight, our Summit members in attendance?
The Summit has been so supportive of my single. I released it in 2021 called Nothing Wrong With Me. If you know it, please sing along. Please, clap along. But I'd love to sing that with you guys. This is Nothing Wrong With Me. It's about learning to, it's okay to want to be your best self. It's okay to want to improve who you are and your health and the way you look. But it's not okay to not like who you are right now. And so if you struggle with body image, you're perfect just the way you are. 90% of the time, I don't like what I look like. I wish I could wear a disguise, 'cause all of my jeans are too tight. In every photo I see of myself, I look so uncomfortable. I wish my hair was longer and wish I was taller. Wish I could breathe and just be comfortable in my own skin. I'm tired of trying to fit in. Is there anybody listening? 'Cause I just wanna scream. Hold up, why do we care so much about what everybody's thinking? Everybody's thinking too much about everyone else. I'm tired of believing that there's something wrong with me. You can sing louder. Who cares about what they believe? 'Cause there is nothing wrong with me. Don't be shy. No, there is nothing wrong with me. I see you when you try to hide under that baggy sweatshirt. Refuse to look down at your thighs. You blame it on last night's dessert. I wish you could see you the way that I see you. I will never understand the things that you say to yourself every day. I just want you to be comfortable in your own skin. Why are you trying to fit in? Is there anybody listening? 'Cause I just want to scream. Hold up. Why do we care so much about what everybody's thinking? Everybody's thinking too much about everyone else. I'm tired of believing that there's something wrong with me. Who cares about what they believe? 'Cause there is nothing wrong with me. No, there is nothing wrong with me. Stop, wait a minute, are you telling me that I don't have to stress about what I eat? Who cares if you're size 0 or size 14? It's time we try to love a little more. Stop, wait a minute, don't suck it in. Believe that you are beautiful in your own skin. You are not alone, let's raise our hands and sing. It's time we try to love a little more. Comfortable in my own skin. I'm tired of trying to fit in. Is there anybody listening? 'Cause I just wanna scream. Hold up, why do we care so much about what everybody's thinking? Everybody's thinking too much about everyone else. I'm tired of believing that there's something wrong with me. Who cares about what they believe? 'Cause there is nothing wrong with me. No, there is nothing wrong with me. Who cares about what they believe? No, there is nothing wrong with me. There is nothing wrong with. There is nothing wrong with any of you. Thank you so much.
We love that song here at this radio station, and we love you as a local artist, Shelby. That was just a great song. Nothing Wrong with Me. And man, lots going on with you. It's a good time for yourself. You have a birthday in a couple weeks, you mentioned, turning a nice round number of age. A baby's on the way. Your new album is dropping tomorrow, and the album release concert the following day. Congrats on all the success, Shelby, and good luck with that baby being born in November. And let's give Shelby Olive a nice summit round of applause. Thank you for joining us for this Studio C session.
Thank you.